Happy Lunar New Year!
Happy Lunar New Year, everyone!
Yeah, okay, so we're finally filming the aforementioned Lunar New Year special.
We've been talking about this since last year, right?
Yeah. It is now, in fact, 2026 when we're filming.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna make a nice light-hearted episode. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Lunar New Year, I guess. We're not gonna focus on it too much because that will turn into like a really long episode. Yeah. But we wanted to do a little special one on the Great Race. So that's like the story of all the Chinese Zodiac animals.
Chinese Zodiac.
But I think this story, there's like variations across different cultures as well. So different cultures that celebrate Lunar New Year. I mean, you're Indonesian. Do you celebrate it in Indonesia?
What, Chinese New Year?
Yeah.
Well, not really me. You know, like my grandfather from my mom's side, he was Chinese, right?
Yeah, you mentioned before.
But no, he never really celebrate anything. So we never really like celebrated anything.
Okay, so it wasn't like a big...
It's a big thing in Indonesia.
I mean, in your family.
Yeah, not in my family.
I know there's like Chinese population in Indonesia, so I guess. But is it a national holiday there?
It is a national holiday, I think, yeah. But because there's a lot of people celebrating it, right? Okay. So we have 2 New Years, just like in Korea, I guess, because it's like that too in Korea. Okay. So I didn't really celebrate it. I only celebrated like Chinese New Year here with you, because like my previous...
you mean last year?
Yeah. My previous partner, he was also Chinese, but no.
Oh, no celebrations?
No, nothing. The only thing we celebrated together was probably, what is that thing called? Moon Festival.
Oh.
Because he loved mooncake.
The Mid-Autumn Festival?
Yeah, the Mid-Autumn Festival. The only thing, because we just...
He celebrated just because he wants to eat the mooncake.
So Chinese New Year is not really a thing for me. What about you?
I mean, Chinese New Year is a thing for like my family, but growing up in the UK, it's not a national holiday.
True, it's not.
So my parents would just, open there'll still be business as usual, but we'd maybe have a big meal together. Not dissimilar to the one that we'd have at Christmas, for example. But there'll be the red packets and sweets and buy new clothes.
Okay. That's exciting.
Massive cleaning before the day.
Not on the day, right?
No, do not clean away your good luck. Clean all the bad luck of the old year
before.
Don't cut your hair on New Year's Day. Cut it before. So all those things, all those like traditions are things that I like remember observing, and I still do. There's like one other like tradition. It's like bathe in orange peel. Oh,
I remember you mentioned that.
Yeah, which was interesting. Can you imagine, like, for a family of 5, like how many oranges you need to, or like not oranges, but like the tangerine?
Oh, tangerine, yeah. So you just have to peel the tangerine, like the skin, right?
Use the skin to like infuse the water.
That is very interesting. Maybe we should do it this year.
Go buy some, like a whole crate. Yeah. So like we definitely observed it, and I mean, in school there would sometimes be like events because I don't know.
Really? I don't think my school ever like celebrated any Chinese New Year, really.
I mean, like it wasn't a big deal. I just remember like sometimes in school there will be like, oh, let's make paper lanterns or things like that. So
very interesting.
That was kind of nice. But yeah, so I would say it's definitely something I've always celebrated, but it's not as big of a tradition as it would be if I was in Hong Kong or China, for example,
or in Korea, because it is a big. I think it's bigger than like New Year, right? In Korea, I think, because they're gonna have like they'll have like a proper holiday and stuff there.
Yeah, because it's national holiday. I guess like also
it's going to be few days like of holiday. It's not just going to be like one day of holidays.
Oh yeah, so Lunar New Year Day, for example, this year specifically on the 17th, that's like the New Year Day, but it's like actually like several days of different things. So on each day it's like different things.
It's like
the first day, what you do, second day, do what. I think it's like the third day you specifically go to, like, if you're married, the wife will go back to her like family, like all these specific things, which I've never had to really observe yet because I'm not at that stage in my life. But yeah, I don't know. There's like, it's multiple days of celebration. It's not actually just one day. And there's like one specific day where I think you're supposed to go like visit like your ancestors or people who have passed, things like that as well, to like pay your respects. But yeah, there's like a lot of there's like specific traditions that like probably every household does, but then within families your own like traditions as well.
Do you have like this thing that you always like looking forward to?
Red packet.
Wait, do you still get it like now? No, right?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think it's
because I think I remember like in Indonesia they have that tradition as well, right? I think once you start working, you will have to be the one who like give the red package to like everyone else or something. I mean,
like maybe
this?
If you have like little nieces,
like nephews,
and stuff.
Yeah.
But typically it's, wow, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but what I was told is that if you are unmarried.
Oh, okay. I think I heard about that as well.
When you're married, you give.
I think I heard about that one as well. So yeah.
So at current, my mum still gives me like red packets
because you're not married yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that being said, I feel like, you know, she still gives red packets to my sister and my brother-in-law. Or wait, they just
they give you red package?
No, I mean like my mum still gives red packet too. So I don't know. Like every family has like.
So maybe just your parents.
But I think traditionally, I think it's supposed to, like there is some kind of like rule there. I don't know.
I think I remember that like if you already like start working, then you have to like be the one who like start giving away the red package. I don't know. Maybe it's like different in every culture. Like. You know. Maybe.
I don't know. I just know that at current, I very rarely give red packets, but I still receive them. Not as often as I used to.
I thought you were going to say the food. You like literally.
Oh, but I mean, growing up in an Indian household, the food was always pretty good anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's just my mum will make more. Of it, you know.
No, maybe there's like one kind of dish that your mom only make. Like on Chinese New Year, you know?
Yeah, I do look forward to the food. You know, I like when my mum makes the big steamed fish as well. But yeah, I mean, I always like the food in every celebration. True. But Lunar New Year, you get money.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. No, I think the like big thing is like supposed to be celebrating with your family. I think that's the nice thing. Yeah. There's a reason to get everyone to sit down around the table.
You just go back. Yeah, you go back home, meet your parents and your siblings and things like this, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's quite like quite nice. I think like my partner, so they grew up in Taiwan, so Lunar New Year is like their biggest celebration. So if they were talking about it, they'll probably say their like favorite thing is I think they have a tradition where they have like a massive pot of sweets.
Oh, what kind of sweets? You mean like candy?
Yeah, like lots of traditional candies, basically. I mean, yesterday we went to post office just to send off a buttload of sweets.
Didn't we do that like last year? We bought some sweets, right, last year?
Yeah, I think that was the tradition that my partner brought along so that we could do it. So that's probably one of their favorite things.
I think that is like I can see like lots of people like buy like there is like lots of sweets like around the celebration.
Yeah.
So, I remember that as well.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do like a mix. There's traditional like Chinese candy that you can get, and then there's also like you could just throw in your favorite sweets. I guess just make the tradition,
like chocolates or whatever,
your own. But yeah, I think the whole thing of like, oh, everyone celebrates it together is quite nice. The difficult part is like as an adult trying to like plan it, because especially when you live in the UK, it's not a national holiday.
It's a holiday.
And then if all of the family don't live together or near each other, and then this year it falls on a Tuesday, we probably end up celebrating like
before,
earlier.
right? Like on the weekend earlier.
Yeah. But yeah, with some advanced planning, usually you can make it work. Usually. So yeah, I don't know. I think in the UK, it's not a big deal, but you can make it big deal in your own family. But I guess in Indonesia, it's, I guess if your Chinese background, it's like a lot more celebrated, then it's more something that people in Indonesia will do. But for you specifically, it wasn't.
And also, it is a holiday. It is one of the.
So you still get a day off, even if you don't observe it. That's really nice. But yeah, I don't know. I think the most interesting part about the sort of Lunar New Year is that it's different every year, and that's what makes it a bit difficult to plan for anyway. Because you know, sometimes it's January, sometimes it's February. It's usually like late Jan to
because it's lunar calendar, right? It's not the same with like.
So, but I mean, it's just one of those interesting things that's like a part of my life.
I mean, we can definitely talk about that, like in the next episode, not next episode, like you know,
in a future episode. Yeah.
But today we are also going to talk about
the Great Race.
The Great Race.
Yeah. So the main portion of today's podcast is about the Great Race, the story of how the 12 zodiac animals came to be. I mean, yeah, I did like a whole lesson on this story, so I do remember it quite well, and I've seen a few different variations. But I guess we want to do this because you brought up a variation that you had heard. I don't think it's too different from the versions I do know of, but yeah, do you want to?
I think this is the one I heard from my mom, I think.
Okay, it's from your, this is when your mom messages
because
you. I did not tell you this.
No, she'll remember, I think, because I just remember like you know we have like 12 zodiacs, right? I'm a mouse, by the way.
Oh, I'm a tiger.
So I'm actually the winner of the Great Race.
Number one.
Yeah, even though I cheated, but still.
I love how you're saying this as though you personally took part in this race.
Hey, I cheated, but I won. But I always wondered why don't they have like cat, right, in the Great Race?
Yeah.
And I was talking about this with my mom.
Okay.
And then my mom was like, oh, you know, like the version is actually cat was there, but the rat just pushed the cat while they're like doing the race, and the cat just drowned. And the rat just like left the cat drown, and that's why like the cat and the rat is like the eternal enemies, right? That was like what and then when my mom started about that talk about that story, I literally start like researching, because I didn't even know that like rat is the winner.
Okay,
until
so
that.
you knew that the zodiac exists, but you don't.
But I don't know like
order.
which one is first. You know, like I never know that rat is like actually the first, like a top from like, you know, like the first zodiac.
Yeah.
I never know about this until my mom like told me about like the story about the cat. Which is not too long ago, by the way. It's probably like 2-3 years ago. Probably 3 years ago.
So this is a really recent discovery for you.
Literally, I only know the story about the Great Race probably 3 years ago.
Huh, that is so interesting.
It is really funny because like I didn't even know that rat is actually the winner. So I found this story that is not exactly what my mom sent me, but similar.
Okay.
So when the emperor said like they're going to have a race, cat and the cat and the rat, they are friends, and the rat is like, I really, really want to win this. But when they saw where the race was to take place, they were horrified because it's obviously
they have to cross a river,
right? And both of the cat and the rat, they can't swim. So the rat is like,
I thought rats could swim.
Apparently not here.
Okay.
The rat and the cat is like the one that like they both like probably like the only animals that cannot swim here.
No, that's you mean in the
story?
in this version of the story. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
I think rat in real life can actually swim, maybe slightly, but I don't think they will survive the Great River.
Okay, let's not overthink the details too much here. That's fine.
But anyway, because the cat and the rat are both clever and cunning. The rat's like, the ox looks pretty strong, and we are small and light, so maybe we can just ask the ox to so we can just ask them to carry us, right?
Yeah.
It's probably like the same with your story.
I mean, for most of the variations, it's mostly pretty similar. There's just like a few details that are different. Usually the details that are different is the detail that is different is what happens to the cat.
Oh, okay. So what happened to the cat?
Yes.
But on this one, so they asked the ox, right, politely.
Yeah.
This is so funny because like okay, so and the ox is like, yeah, sure, because ox is really, really nice. They are very strong and nice people, right?
They're very sturdy. So they're like, yeah, of course, just hop on my back.
Hop on my back. I cannot believe this. They are on a race and this ox is being so nice to them. But then, when they obviously they already in the race and they can see that the ox is winning.
Yeah.
And the rat is like, I think the ox is going to be faster if the cat isn't here.
Oh, you mean the ox would get across the river quicker
faster,
if the cat isn't
here, because cat is obviously heavier than the rat, right? Yeah. So the rat just pushed the cat
into the river
because also the cat is faster than the rat, right? So the rat's like, what if the cat just jump after before they get into it, and then the cat is going to win. So I have to the rat is just determined to win. I need to win this race.
And betrayed their friend.
Yeah. I will never do that, by the way.
I love how you have
I know
to
I'm a mouse, but I'm never gonna do that. But it's just really funny how this rat is so cunning. And then so the rat just pushed the cat. I don't know if the cat died or not, but I remember the version my mom told me, the cat actually died.
Yeah.
And then after that, they become the eternal enemies because after
Yeah, this is the thing that made us. I think we spiraled into this whole conversation about the Great Race because the first time we ever talked about this, you said, "Oh, the cat died," and I was like,
"That is the one my mom told me."
I was like, "Is this the only version you know?"
Yeah,
but it makes sense if you only really learned about this 3 years ago because I learned it as a child. They don't usually say. The rat killed the cat.
True.
I actually do remember a storybook I had about the Great Race, and at the end there's a picture of the cat chasing the rat around. So I always assume that the cat can't swim, but another animal saved the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely, the dragon or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway.
Or maybe the cat just swim because they literally almost win the race together, and then the rat push the cat. But
I mean, if you're saying that, then the cat managed to get to shore. There's no way the cat wouldn't be on the Zodiac. Basically, it's implied that the cat got washed away.
That's why the cat is never.
Yeah, because if you're saying the cat was close enough to shore to get to shore, there's no way the cat didn't continue.
The cat probably just died. Sorry.
There's nothing wrong with saying the cat got washed away down the river. They could still end up on the shore. They just further away from the finish line. It doesn't mean they had to kill off the cat.
But that's the funny thing is, right? So the rat won the race. The rat just the first place. They took the first place, and the ox is like, it's fine. I'm still second anyway.
The ox doesn't really care.
How is this ox is so nice to rat? I just don't get it.
If you think the ox is nice, do you know of any other animals?
Animals, yeah. I know. Because obviously, the one a third one is tiger, right? But the tiger, I don't think
the tiger is just a strong swimmer.
Yeah, it's just I'm just gonna swim.
Yeah, there's not that many details to the tiger. So that's me, unbothered. I'll just do my best, and I got a place. There's
fine. No really story behind it, right? It's
not in any of the variations that I know.
And then the rabbit. I think the rabbit is also oh no, the one is rabbit is this one is really funny. Not funny. It's actually very wholesome.
Yeah.
So the rabbit one, they just like try to cross the river by jumping on the stones, right? Because they're rabbit, they just like jump, and then there's like one time there's no more stones, and then suddenly he was like, oh no, I'm gonna drown, and then he like the rabbit saw like a log, and then they just hold on to the log. But on the next one, because the next one is, I think it's the dragon. The dragon, right? The emperor is like, why are you late? Why can't you be like the first one? Obviously, dragon's supposed to be the first one, right?
I love how confrontational you made the emperor sound.
No, because it's just like in the stories are like the emperor is so surprised because the dragon is not like the first
expectation
one
is dragon can fly strong.
Literally,
they expect them to be fast.
Yeah.
So I mentioned there was something that I had forgotten about the story. It was relating to the rabbit and the dragon.
Oh, is it like the one that I'm going to say then?
You finish saying what you're going to say, and then I'll confirm.
The emperor asked like why you're not in the first place, and the dragon's like, oh yeah, I was going to like start racing, but then in the middle of like racing, they saw like this village that needed like rain or something, so they help with that.
So that's a part I do remember.
And then also they saw like this little rabbit that is like
stuck.
So they actually pushed the log. It's like
they blew the log towards the rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
and then also blew the log to the finish line as well. So actually, when you say ox is so nice, I think dragon is also equally.
No, the ox is just unbothered. Like, it's fine. Number 2 is fine. But it's just like the dragon is literally helping the
dragon
rabbit.
is like, that's usually why. Not only because the dragon seems like a really cool animal, it's like in the story they're very selfless.
Yeah, I guess it's like.
I think in the version of the story,
wants to be a dragon.
Sorry,
this is lots of people wants to like be born in dragon year because it's always like, you know.
I mean that, and the fact that the dragon is a very prosperous. Lucky symbol in Chinese culture, so it's highly valued.
Yeah,
but in the story, like in the version that I remembered, it was always the dragon stopped to help like a village by bringing it rain. I used to get confused because I was like, it's dragons breathe fire. Anyway, that's not the point. The point was when I was researching and doing like the reading for this episode, I was like, wait a second, the dragon also held the rabbit. That's why they were so late. It's not they held the village. Because so I was like, in the version that I remember, the rabbit literally just hopped across the stones and got to it's quite fast as well, so it got across the finish line. I didn't realise there was a part where they got stuck halfway because they ran out of stones. And then dragon held that, and I just thought, wow. I
know about that yesterday, so when I'm like looking at the stories, I was like, oh, dragon, you're so cute. And then like, because they actually like let the rabbit win, right? And then the dragon's like, it's fine, I can be like.
I mean, they're still in the zodiac anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next one is, do you know about like the horse and the snake?
This is also same? It's the same. It's basically the same as rat and ox.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, the snake is.
The horse doesn't know that
exactly.
The snake.
At least the mouse. I'm cunning. I'm like, the rat is like cunning, but it's actually like, oh, can I? You know, like they actually ask, right? But they ask
to betray, but the snake just betray you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not nice to your face and then stab you in the back. Snake is just like, I'm just gonna stab you in the back.
Yeah, exactly. The difference between the rat and the snake is that the rat is like, oh, I'm gonna pretend I'm nice to you, but I'm gonna stab you in the back. But like the snake is just like, I'm just going to like pretend I'm not even here, and then I'm going to stab you in the back. I don't know which one is better, but it's like both is not good actually. But it's just like, I think it's just really, really funny. I think it's just very funny because it's like snake, and because you know, like a rat, they always like said that rat is supposed to be like the smart one, and the snake is supposed to be like the one that's like the cunning type one. That's why I was like, I'm so confused. I don't know if it's like the rat doing that to the ox is being smart or cunning. But anyway,
I don't know. I guess it can be both. Like, I guess it's more smart than cunning, but also cunning, and then snake is cunning.
I think my version of the story is kind of like, it annoys me because you have to like betray your friend, right? Like, I mean, it's fine to like go with the ox and then just jump before the ox actually finishes.
Yeah, you didn't hurt. You mean you didn't hurt?
Yeah, but why do you have to hurt your? I don't know, why do you have to hurt the cat? That's just the thing that I'm really, really annoyed about, like the rat. But anyway, the snake.
You're personally annoyed by the rat.
Yeah, I mean, I really hate my own zodiac right now. But like the snake and the horse is like that, right? And then the three animals that arrive together. Do you remember which one?
The monkey, the rooster, and the goat.
Yeah, that is.
Hang on, is it in that order though? I think goat, monkey, then rooster. Sorry.
I think in my version they just together, like they arrive together.
Yeah, but the order that they.
Yeah, the emperor.
This is like I'm like, how do they decide?
I don't think the emperor just like decided it for them.
Yeah.
I think here. So yeah, that is really. But the emperor is really really impressed by their teamwork.
Yeah. And it's just like, here you go, you can have these. I mean,
yeah.
Yes, yeah, be impressed by the teamwork.
Yeah.
They still got those places. It's not like.
And then, you know what's funny? This is because it really reminds me of my mom. For some reason, the 11th place was the dog, right? And then the emperor is like, why are you so slow?
Yeah, because dogs like can run fast, right?
Yeah, because the dog's supposed to be fast.
And a good swimmer.
Yeah, exactly. And then, because like everyone know you are probably like the best swimmer here. And then the dog is just like, oh, but the water was so cool and clear.
Yeah.
And it seems like the long since I last had a proper bath. So I just want to have a splash.
Basically, they were having fun.
This just reminds me of my mom so much for some reason.
Yeah.
Because they just like, they just want to enjoy the water.
They want to enjoy life.
They want to enjoy the life,
That's
right?
Good.
And then the last one is the pig. And do you know why the last one?
I mean, there's slightly different versions to the ending of the pig, but the pig is not dissimilar to the dog, to be honest. Like, the pig is obviously not like a great swimmer or anything, but they were just having a chill time.
Yeah, they
were like, eating and having a nap in one version that I
This
read.
one is just like, oh, I had to stop for a mid-morning snack, and then lunch, and then afternoon snack, and then tea, and then I felt so sleepy, so
I like this version.
And
this
then,
is cute.
What's the supper? And then I asked for.
Oh,
it's so freaking funny.
The thing is, I'm like, are there no other
zodiac animals?
Like no other animals who didn't stop for their breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, tea? Are there no other animals who are basically like, I'll go take that finals? Because in one version that I read, it was like the emperor was basically like, oh, maybe I'm just gonna have 11 animals, like there's no other animals coming, and then just as the emperor's about to like just be like, okay, that's it, the pig comes up and it's like, oh, is there still a spot for me?
Why is the cat not that? Seriously,
the cat got washed away.
Oh my god, how can you? I cannot believe this. But like, so what was the version of the one like about? I
mean, I think you basically covered multiple. You've basically covered the whole story, so that is basically
So it's similar, right? Like the grid.
Yeah.
Right?
So the only things that really differ are kind of like the small details and what happens to the cat.
Okay, so it's just the cat.
There's some versions where it's like the cat and the rat, ask the ox and they like plan together, but some versions say like, oh, cat is also scheming. but rat gets there first, like rat pushes them off first before cat does anything to them.
So they're actually like both thinking of like.
So in some versions there's a suggestion of that, but in most versions where it's like the rat, because the final thing is the rat won by betraying their friend anyway. But it's like what happens to the cat. So like you said, it feels like your mum said that they just died. And I was like, okay, the child friendly version is they got washed away like down the shore, and then afterwards when all the animals have passed, the ending is actually the cat comes out of the river angry, soaking wet, and starts chasing the rat.
Wait, after the pig stuff?
Yeah. So after all the animals have been chosen, finally the cat comes and they're soaking wet.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And goes to attack the rat because like, why can't you
I feel like I want to like draw something.
So yeah, there's like this version as well. In most versions, it's the Jade Emperor is looking for a way to create like a zodiac that's going to function a bit like a calendar, so his people will know how, how to tell time, basically. And he decided he was going to have this great race and name each like year after the animals who come first through to 12th place. And then obviously all the animals want to get involved. I'm just curious because in all the versions, there's very rarely any mention of any other animals, right?
What do you mean, like other animals?
Like when you were doing your research, did you see mentions of any other animals except for the cat that don't feature on?
No, it's only the cat.
Yeah, only the cat is the extra one, right? But like, I think you do get like other adaptations of the Great Race because, for example, I was reading the newest Haikyuu magazine from last year, and there's like a spin-off. Yeah. And the spin-off in it this year, or last year, sorry, was basically the Great Race, but all the Haikyuu characters. Oh, that... Okay. I don't know if you know, but Haikyuu like teams get like associated with certain animals as well. So like Karasuno is like related to like a crow, but...
Oh, but crow is not in the Great Race, right?
No, I'm pretty sure in this version was Hinata the mouse.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I do not know which one is Hinata.
Hinata is the orange-haired main character.
The small guy?
So he is the mouse.
Okay.
In this one.
He's me. Okay. So he's the cunning one.
Yeah. So it's actually... I'm just going to have to lend it to you so you can read it because it's really funny. But anyway, I'm bringing this up because in this version, it features loads of different animals as well. And it does also feature the cat. And I love the take on the cat's or lack of involvement in the race. Because basically they do all of the things. And in this one, Cat is not like best friends with...
Oh, not with best friends with mouse.
Cats, there's multiple cats in this version because there's a team called Nekoma. Neko is not actually written with the kanji for cat, but they're usually associated with cats. Okay. And then basically there's like this whole panel where they explain that they're not taking part in the race.
Okay. So the cat...
The reasoning is because... Hang on, I'm going to translate this from the Japanese, but basically, because of cats, humans work. Because of cats, humans do X, Y, and Z. Because of cats, humans live. So we're not going to take part in the race. We already have so much significance in humans' lives. We don't need a place.
We don't need to be in the zodiac. We already like very, very, the humans already need us anyway. Yeah. We don't need to be there.
So I just thought I like this version a lot. Hilarious. I was like, I would like it if the cat basically was just like, I'm too cool for this. I'm too cool for this.
That is actually my favorite version of this like race because like literally cat is like unbothered. They're like, no, I'm literally in my head. If there's like all these animals doing like the mouse is the rat is like, oh my god, I'm gonna win, and then the cat's just like,
you're so uncool.
He's giving you like side eye, like I don't need to be like in part of like this race. Why?
Yeah, so I really
that is so cat of them.
Yeah, so it does fit the personality.
Yeah, because
of the
like cat, I don't think cat is like this competitive, like I feel like
I don't know. I think it also depends on the type of cat. Isn't it like ginger cats or chaos? Do you ever see the like association?
Ginger cat is chaos. No,
like ginger cats are chaotic.
No, chaotic. Huh? I just feel like like cats, they're not even going to go to you if they don't want to. Like they just like they have their own life. I feel like they have like their own bubble. They're not gonna like care about like other thing. This is why I said like that version is probably more accurate than like the one that's like, oh, I'm going to like push the rat, or like, oh,
I don't know. I mean, we already said can't rats swim, so it's just a bit of fun anyway.
It is fun. No, but do you know like what the other version I know about the cat?
No.
is actually the cat fell asleep before the race.
Oh,
right. You have this. You heard about this?
I do know this version, but it's also the rat betrays the cat because the rat is supposed to wake the cat up so they can go together because they're still friends.
There's the other version. It's like so the cat is like, I'm going to nap. Please, can you like
wake me
up? But the other one is just like literally the rat is like, oh, we're supposed to go, but the cat's like, oh, but I'm tired. I want to nap a little bit, and then the rat is just like, oh, fine, go nap then, and then leave.
Okay. Are you bringing up this version because then it doesn't make the rat sound like someone who betrayed their friend?
It's still betraying. It's still betraying the ox, right?
Yeah, they cheated.
Although obviously the rat cannot kill the ox because the ox is too big for the rat. Come on, you have to be smart about this, right? There's no way you can win. Like, come on, rat. You're not gonna be able to win like against the ox.
No, that's
but
quite
the cat,
funny.
that's kind of sad though, because like, why do you have to like betray your friend to win something? I feel like I don't know.
I wouldn't think too deeply about this.
No, it's because like it's like my zodiac, so I'm kind of like sad because I will never ever do something like, because I'm a very not competitive person in general anyway, so I will never think of like sacrifice my friend to win something kind of thing.
I don't think every person who has been born as a year of the rat
is a cunning one.
Yeah. So I wouldn't take it so personally.
I don't know, because I know like all the people who's like born in the ox year, they are all hard workers, or like people who are born like in dog years, they are all loyal. So it's kind of like maybe I am like that in some way. I'm not though. No, please don't give me that.
I don't know. I just think, I don't think it's like that clear cut anyways. It's a bit like if you think of the 12 zodiacs in like astrological signs.
Yeah, we can tell.
Do you really think it like there's only 12 types of personalities in the world?
Well, no, obviously not.
And also, if what you were gonna say is like, oh, but like with zodiac, you also have like your moon sign and blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Well, actually, there's different types, so you can have like metal. There's different elements as well. Mm-hmm. So this gets all complicated.
This is like that.
Really
this Chinese Zodiac as well, right? They have
I would not
elements.
take it personally.
Well, this is really fun.
Yeah.
I just really love the story because it's like, I told you about this, right? I never really know about the story until like 3 years-ish ago. And I just I was so amused by it because like this story is so cute and wholesome and like, but even though they have like betrayal and stuff in it as well, like it's really, really fun. It's a really fun story.
Yeah. I remember looking, like trying to see like what's the like origin, but it's kind of hard to trace it back anyways. It's very much, I feel like it's very much a word of mouth type story that's been passed down, because until I basically, I think I remember learning it in school at one point, but I obviously I'd seen it in a storybook at home, and then like obviously talking to like my parents about it. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It's not anything you need to take too seriously.
Well, no.
it sort of explains why there is this order of
the order, right? It's just explanation. Because
otherwise, if you didn't have the story, people will be like, well, why is
rat
is
the first one?
Yeah.
Why pig is the last one? Kind of thing, right?
So I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
But I guess that wraps up our Lunar New Year special. So we just want to wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year. 恭喜發財.
恭喜發財.
Yeah, so that's like the Cantonese. In Hakka, I guess I just say 恭喜發財. 恭喜發財.
I think Indonesians usually we're just gonna say 恭喜發財.
Okay, so like Mandarin, 恭喜發財.
It's kind of similar, right?
Okay, so there's not like a specific way to say it in Indonesian, but you just use it in Mandarin.
No,
okay.
Just use the Chinese words.
But I guess happy Year of the Horse.
Happy Year of the Horse.
May you have a prosperous and healthy year, because this is the things that like we say. This is what
that
we
is the most important thing anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for watching.
For listening.